Hey guys, it's Ames and my number one producer, Pork Chop. Say hi, Pork Chop. She loves the camera. I have some updates for you, and I'm really excited to be making my second video about my transition. So I started hormones on July 31st. Yay! So excited. I had one shot on July 31st, and at the clinic that I go to in New York City, and then I had another shot 2 days ago on August 7th. That didn't go so well. The plan was that I was going to go back to the doctor and show them that I could do the shot myself. I did the shot, but then I passed out. I don't know what happened. I think it was nerves. I have no idea. I guess I do have a history of this happening when I've gotten blood taken, but it's been years, so I never really told the doctor that this was something that could happen. But next thing you know, I wake up on the floor with candy bars around me. So, really good. Good job, Ames. So now I have to go back again next Friday and show them that I can do the shot myself. And then hopefully I'll be on my way, and then I'm good to go. No more passing out. So far, I don't really see any major changes, other than I do feel like my skin is a little bit oilier. I'm really sweaty, and I crave meat, which, I don't know. Everything, I guess, I mean, I don't know. The meat thing's weird just because I never really eat meat. I don't say I'm a vegetarian, but generally I'm not a huge fan of meat. But I've had like strange cravings for the carnitas at Chipotle, corn dogs, really weird stuff. So luckily I'm going to Coney Island in a few days, so I can get my corn dog. It'll be good. I'm really excited. Another great thing that is happening is that my name change is done. There's a really great organization in New York City called TILDEF. It's the Transgender Legal Defense and Education Fund. And they pair you up with an attorney who helps you through the process of changing your name legally. There are, on the website, if you go to the website and you're interested in doing this, there are some other cities and states that do have this service through TILDEF, but it is based in New York City. And it's been really great. You can change your name without an attorney, but it's been really helpful to have someone to guide me through the process of the paperwork, and to just to be there, to be there with me in court, and to make sure that, I don't screw up paperwork, which I have a tendency of doing. So that was great. So now I'll spend next week at the DMV, Social Security, all those really fun places that I really don't want to spend my afternoon. But I'm really glad this will be done, and my license will hopefully have my current name on it very soon. Really excited about that. That's really it for updates. The other thing that I would like to talk about is just a lot of people have been asking me questions about the transition. And, some school of thought is that these people need to mind their own business and not ask me questions, and they can do their own research on the internet. I personally feel different. I feel that, in a way, it's kind of my job to educate them. It's like if you're in a math class and you're reading the textbook and you don't get it, you get a tutor. And the tutor explains it to you because they're an expert on it. And I feel like that's sort of how answering questions to someone who has no idea or has never met a trans person is like. So, as long as the questions are appropriate and I know that they're coming from a good place, I'm comfortable answering them. And even if they're not appropriate, I'll let them know. I'll probably still answer the question and just say, like, you know what, this isn't something to ask another trans person because they may be offended, they may get upset about it, and it's really a personal question. But here's my answer. And that's the only way that I feel people who aren't exposed to, you know, various genders and sexualities or anything is going to learn. So I'm happy to do that. And I've always left, you know, actually this week my close friend's mom was in town, and she just found out that I was trans. My friend just told her, and I hadn't had a chance to have a conversation with her, which is totally fine. But we sat down, we had coffee for a little while, and I just told her, I said, you know, ask me anything you want, anything, because that's how she's gonna learn. That's how she'll be able to talk to her peers and people in her age group about what it means to be transgender. And I told her, I said, you know, the door is always open to call me and ask me a question. If you have any questions about what I'm going through or what someone else may be going through, I can certainly talk to you about that. And I want that conversation to always be left open. So that means a lot to me to do that. I think that's really it for today. I will hopefully be making another video in the upcoming days with my husband. He will have some updates as well soon about his process. So we would like to talk about, you know, what that's like as a couple to be transitioning together. So stay tuned for that. That's it. Happy weekend. Summer's almost over. Bye.